Hello to all my friends out there. So, they're predicting more earthquakes. So tonight, after I finish this video, I'm going to go refill my water. I've been using a lot of water because I've been watering my plants with bottled water. So one thing I want to do is make sure my bathtub is clean and I have plenty of water. Okay, I did lunch and now I'm doing dinner, and eventually this is going to create a 1-month meal plan. I'll just fill in my meals as I eat them. So I bought pork chops. So I whipped up a little batch of biscuits, and I think I like them better not browned because then my biscuits are staying more tender. So let's see what happened here. Okay, yummy, that's what happened here. Okay, I have a little bit of peppermint tea and a little bit of chamomile tea, so I'll drink them up. Perfect. If they're icy cold, I don't need... Okay, how I made the biscuits. Okay, I made my own self-rising flour. And then I added 1/6 cup shortening. If this was a whole recipe, you would make 2 cups of flour. You would double everything. And then I cut that shortening in to the self-rising flour with 2 knives. And then I had buttermilk, otherwise I would just have used milk. And if I wanted to make buttermilk out of my milk, I could have added 1 tablespoon, half a tablespoon for this much, vinegar or lemon. Or just plain old milk. So I start out with a 1/4 cup, and then I added 1 more 1/8 cup, and then I made my biscuits. So I could have some nice biscuits. So this is like old-fashioned cooking back in the day. Uh-oh. Of course I cheated a little bit. That's okay. Okay, so let's see. I've been making sunny side eggs all my life, and I have to tell you, I like them better when they're thoroughly cooked. I don't trust the eggs out here. I want my eggs cooked through and through. Okay, so I made 2 eggs. This is actually the way I like them. Owie, owie. Yeah, well, those eggs are overdone. Well, yeah, but this is going to taste good, you guys. Yummy. Okay, and then I made these biscuits to go with my pork chop. I tried it. These are really good. See how these are nice and fluffy? I made them kind of small purposely. So 1 is enough because I can always get more. Okay, now what did I make? All right, now you guys ready for my cheater pork chop? Look at this. That is a country pork chop. Okay, but of course, I'm busy, so I will tell you how I made this. This is a good pork chop. This is a tender pork chop. Okay, I drizzled my pork chop. I dusted it with a little flour. And a little salt and pepper. Okay, for this kind of pork chop, look at this luscious pork chop. For this kind of pork chop, you need a lot of pepper. and I fried it on both sides. And then in my stockpile, I stockpile all kinds of these packages, all kinds of them. I have, let's see, what do I have in here? And I use them too. I have pork gravy, Sloppy Joe, country gravy, spaghetti sauce. What else do I have? What I do is when they're on sale for about 49 or 39 cents. So, okay, all kinds. So, what I did was I got this, and it only makes a cup. So I made the gravy up, I poured it over my pork chop, and I baked my pork chop until my pork chop was tender. Okay, so now, this is the old-fashioned way. Where is the fork? For a country breakfast, if you're from the country. You need a few tomatoes, some radish, and some onions. This is going to round out your little meal. My son and I were talking about earthquakes, and one sign of earthquakes is if your dogs start howling. Go, oh no, here it comes. Another thing to remember is most people are injured. If you're inside, you want to stay inside. If you're outside, you want to stay outside. You don't want to be running from one to the other. That's super dangerous. These people, everyone's gonna die. Well, if that's true, why worry about it? Just prepare as best you can, and then, rely on God for the rest. Just make sure your car is running good. So then, these little biscuits are going to be tasty with gravy. That'll do. God bless you all.